Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, have you heard the news? The cards told you this Invictus will be a disaster. And courtesy of Meghan Markle, it is becoming a PR disaster for her and Harry. I think she well played over her cards with the PDA and the "we're so in love." Like, I mean, come on, Helen Keller could have seen through that. All right, so she has left the building. Now, the rumors are rife. Did Harry ask her to leave? Did she stamp out in a huff? Or was it planned? Because that's what the spin is. It was planned. It was planned. Now, also, a second rumor going around, I tried to get it confirmed, but from high-level sources said she's actually stuck in Vancouver because the flight was canceled. Maybe she couldn't afford it. Anyways, let's see. Why did she leave Invictus? So the top row is, we're going to do a tarot challenge here. The top row is Harry asked her to leave. The second row is she stomped out in a huff because things weren't going her way. And the third row is it was actually planned. All right. And then from there, we'll see if we need to do any further digging. All right. Did she actually leave Vancouver? And what was the excuse, etc., etc. So upright positives, reversals negative. Top row is Harry asked her to leave. I'm going to put Harry / Invictus. Okay, so she was asked to leave, period. Whether it was Invictus, whether it was Harry. She was asked to leave is the top row. The second row is she stomped out in a huff. She had a hissy fit. She lost her big girl panties and she left on her own accord. The third row is it was actually planned all along that she would return home early to help Archie with his Valentine's cards or whatever the case may be. So it was planned. Sorry, cards. Delete that. I might have to edit that out. All right. Okay, top row, upright positive, reversals negative. Harry asked her to leave, or somebody asked her to leave. She was asked to leave. Middle row is she left on her own accord in a huff, in a temper tantrum, or she decided to leave. And the third row is it was always planned. What popped out here? Oh, heavy burden. 10 of Wands. Upright positive, reversals negative. Asked to leave. She left on her own accord, or she left because things weren't going her way. The last row is it was always planned that she would leave early. Okay, I think the cards are ready. Yeah. Okay. Cards are ready. Okay. First, oh, there we go. We got the 10 again, the burden. Heavy burden. She was a heavy burden for Harry. And please remember, I read the cards. Harry did not want her to be there. And she barged herself in. Wow. Secrets. That's under her planning. High Priestess. And it was always planned. Oh, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Now, I'm wondering if it was always planned, if she became a burden, that she would leave. Let's continue to read. So I'm not going to read. There's 21 cards. I'm not going to tell you all what they are. We're just going to put them all out. Then I'll read them. I'm not going to read them as I'm laying them out. Tate will be here forever. We'll read them once they're all out. 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. And underlying 4 of Wands. Well, that's the celebration. That's, oh, and the next one wants to show itself. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. We might find out. So that's actually the Invictus. All right. So let's count. For Harry asking, or Harry or Invictus, or somebody asked her to leave. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 upright. But look at the first 3. Get the hell out of here. You're a big problem. We need to balance something out. And look at, oh no, 4, pardon me, 4. 4, soft yes. She stomped out in a huff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Harry right there. Wow. Now it was always planned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. King of Swords here. Okay, so I think that I'm getting what I'm getting here is, so we got 4, 6, and 5. I think what we've got here is it was agreed once she barged in, it was agreed that if things got a little bit much, or the media or Invictus asked her to leave, then she would leave. And they would say it was a planned, it was planned that she leaves. But I want to show you something here. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It just wasn't working out the way she wanted. She had a secret agenda. She wanted to, I think she had a secret agenda that she was royal, that she really is part of the royal family. She's part of Invictus. Because look at the Ace of Cups here, the loved up, the Knight of Pentacles to Harry. And this was her plan all along with the 3 of Pentacles here and for the charity. So in some respects, her secret plan that this was all about loving up Harry and so that they can be part of the royal family again. And I'm telling you, it's a big issue with them. She knows she's nothing without them. And I think they're, people might be saying, Harry was a little bit innocent. I'm telling you, I think he was part of the plan for the charity. Oh, I promise I won't cause any trouble. I'm just going to love you and let's show that we're together, and it'll be you, me, and the charity. Here's Invictus right here. But here is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Her plan backfired on her big time. I mean, I did that reading. Who is she fooling? She's fooling nobody. This love bombing that she's doing here to come back into the fold with Harry. Now look at Harry. I think this part here tells a lot. These 3 wands and the temperance here. I actually think here's the burden. She's butted her way in, and so he was trying to do the best with it. I think that he's more focused on getting back into, there's the Emperor and the 5 of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. He's more focused on getting back into with his family. And perhaps it was just, you know what, this isn't worth the argument. But I'll have an agreement with her that if she is too much of a nuisance, she will have to leave, or some bad press or some such thing. I think he is, honestly, I think he just wants back in with his family, and I've read that over and over and over, and none of this was working towards that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. None of it was working towards that, because I think for him to get back to his family, he has to be separated from Meghan. So all this love bombing was actually not directing him towards his goal. I think he knows his dad is watching. And I think in some respects, he was showing that he can't do anything without Meghan. And he just wants to look forward to the future in some respects. He wants to, but I think these wands here with the temperance tells us the whole story. She was a burden. He let her come along with the 8 of wands here upright, tried to be the temperance card here. Let's just balance. Let's both be on our best behavior, but it was a struggle for him. I think all the love bombing was a little too much. And that's where it shows here. She had a secret agenda where she said, oh, this is PR for the cooking show. And you know, this will be great to get the Canadians on board and blah, blah, blah. He did not know she had this secret agenda to love bomb him. It's right here, to love bomb him. Um, and also while she's working the Invictus game, she actually thought she probably would have got a little bit of money from Invictus games. I don't think she did. All right, so let's see, was it planned all along? I think it was. That would be an excuse if things weren't working out for Harry. All right. So here it is, the Two of Cups and the Lovers in here, and the King of Cups. So this, I think, was always an agreement that um, if like, as Harry being the King of Cups, being the King of Hearts, here's the Lovers, here's the Two of Cups. That's why I'm taking this as Harry being love bombed. If Harry felt uncomfortable at any time with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, then that would be the end of it. The King of Swords would come down and end it. And I think here there's something here with the King of Swords. This actually could be the military. King of Cups. There's, you know, the husband, and the Six of Cups in between here, because there are rife rumors that Invictus did not want her there. And I'm almost getting that this King of Cups went over here and said, get rid of her. Get rid of her. It's too much of a distraction. Nobody's focusing on the veterans or their games or anything. So she might have thought she had this Wheel of Fortune. Everything was going in her way so that she could have this secret agenda. But look at this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Her idea was pulled. This is the seedling that starts and you pull it. The weed, you pull it. Because the Ace of Pentacles is a seed you plant. And so she may have thought, woohoo, here we go. This is going to be my chance to love bomb and show that this is my husband. Because she called him as my husband. The guy's got a name. He's he's more than just somebody's husband. And if he would call her my wife, my wife, my wife, she'd be like, that's misogynist. Well, my name is Meghan. And yet she does the same thing to him. I think with this King of Swords, because this King of Swords has his back to this Lovers, I think this is like, I think they called it. I think this is enough. Look at Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse. I think Invictus came to him and said, pull the plug. We're done. We're not going to, this is ridiculous already. You're making this all this PDA, and you're the King of Cups, you're rescuing her or whatever, because that's what she made it look like, googly eyes on him, and it was absolutely sickening. Actually, I think this was plan B. So I think in some small respects, when they can say it was always planned that she was going to leave, I think that was part of the deal of her coming. That if I've had enough, you're going. And I think what's happened here is for her to keep control. She might have been the one who said, maybe Harry came to her and said, okay, you can stay, but that's enough of the PDA. And so she got in a huff because her plan wasn't working. That was her secret agenda, to claw Harry back into her life. And she was using Invictus for it, and her PR and all of that. And I think she left. I actually think it was a combination. I don't think it's just one thing. I think it's a combination of things. Now, a lot of people are saying Harry was drunk, she was drunk. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting the devil. I'm not getting the Nine of Cups in reverse. But that's not the question we asked either. I think interesting, these are both fours. So here's the celebration, and so this could just be the opening celebration, and then the Four of Pentacles, all the truth kind of comes out. Let's ask and see. Let's do, so she's still in Vancouver. So let's clear that up. Let's clear that up. Also, did you notice the children weren't there? Is she going to stick around in Vancouver? Will she show up at the, let's ask the cards. Why is she still in Vancouver? Why was the flight canceled? Was it money? Did she change her mind, right? Was she too drunk to get on the plane? Because there are rumors she got stinking drunk in Vancouver. So let's ask, why did she not leave Vancouver? Why did she not leave Vancouver? Why did she not leave Vancouver? Why is she still in, I don't know if she's still in Vancouver, so I can't ask the cards that. She could have left early this morning. Why did she not leave Vancouver yesterday? Why did she announce her departure, but she didn't depart? She's like, you know, that person that says, I'm leaving X or I'm deleting my account, and then they don't. It's like, this is not the departures lounge, ma'am. You don't need to announce. The World. Oh, the Tower in reverse. Ace of Cups upright. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Oh, Betrayal. 3 of Swords upright. And one more. The 10 of Wands in reverse. What's the underlying? The Magician. You know, it could just be spin doctoring that I'm actually going to say, because the King of Swords here is in reverse, that could be the pilot. I'm going to say the pilot may have pulled the plug because she was drinking. This Tower card here is a choice that she made. That's not the weather. The weather would be Tower card upright, hand of God, you know, something that's out of your control. I'm wondering if she was hoping Harry would chase her. This is definitely some kind of betrayal. She may have been told by Harry, like, do you not know we're done? She might come back. I think the pilot pulled the plug. I think the pilot because he didn't want to be burdened by her. Maybe she was inconsolable. It was something that she's done, but I think the pilot pulled the plug. King of Swords could be the pilot. She knew that the love was finished. She didn't want to leave. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. She wanted to return. Let's quickly ask, is she going to be at the closing ceremony? Is she going to be at the closing ceremonies? I think the pilot pulled the plug if she was, you know, psychotic or, right? The pilot they have every right to say, I'm not flying this with her that unconsolable. I'm not flying this with her drunk, right? I've been on planes, they've kicked people off just because they didn't like who they were sitting by. Pilot said, off. He doesn't need any fights in the middle of the air, middle of the flight. Will Meghan show up at the final ceremonies? Will Meghan show up at the closing ceremonies? Will Meghan show up at the closing ceremonies? Ooh, 6 of Wands in reverse. Strength. Oh, 6 of Cups upright. The Moon in reverse. Page of Swords. The Tower. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We may see a picture of her with kids in California. I'm going to say no because the Tower is here and the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. But the Page of Swords here with the Siblings card and the Moon card in reverse. Strength. Well, here is the closing ceremonies themselves. I'm getting a no. What's the underlying? King of Swords. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no from Invictus. I'm wondering now if that previous reading, if Invictus wouldn't pay for an extra flight home for her because it was in reverse. I didn't even think of that. I said, oh, the pilot said no. And so maybe she feels betrayed by Invictus that they would not pay for her flight home. I think we might see something here on the internet with her with the children. And we're going to see more that it was her choice that she had to get home to the kids. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Something with the children. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a blurry picture of the children. Her and the children. Or we hear a story that, you know, she had to get home because one of the children are ill or something. Soft yes, though. And that just could be because her energies are thinking, how can I get back? Let's see. Let's just ask outright. Will Harry be returning to her after the Invictus Games? Will Harry be returning to her after the Invictus Games? Will Harry be returning to her after the Invictus Games? Will Harry be returning to her after the Invictus Games? Oh, there's 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Pentacles upright, Judgment in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Rods. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't think he is. I think he is, what's the underlying here? Oh yeah, 7 of Cups. There might be some gaslighting that he's going back to Montecito or whatever. It's over. My cards keep saying it's over, it's over, it's over. He's actually debating where he's going. I think he's going to go to be with friends. You know, so maybe somebody at Invictus Game says, oh, come stay with me in Vancouver or stay on the hill here in Whistler with me. He is not going to see Meghan and his family at all. At all. Yeah, he might be catching up with friends kind of thing. Will be gaslit to think that he's back in Montecito, but he won't be. He won't be. No, he's not. He is done. Like, his body language speaks 1,000 words, as does hers. The desperation. All right. Well, there you go. So this is what my sources are saying. Please take good care. See you the next one.